We are in Panama! Hola, mis amigos, and welcome to the Republic of Panama. A glance at the map reveals Panama to be sandwiched between Costa Rica to its west and Colombia to its southeast, along with the Pacific Ocean to its south and the Caribbean Sea, an extension of the Atlantic Ocean to its north.
Hey, did you say something about pajamas?
No, we are talking about Panama, you daft cowboy.
Oh, I hear you loud and clear. You were hounding for a banana. Well, all you had to do was ask, partner.
Shouldn't you be off wrangling cattle or some other outlandish thing?
Yeah, I probably ought to ramble on.
Oh, thank heavens! It is with utmost excitement that I introduce you to my friend the Panamanian golden frog. This little fella is the national animal of Panama, representing good luck, prosperity, and fertility. Perhaps while in this majestic animal's presence, some good luck will rub off on me, and someone will finally watch these videos. A little brain can hope.
What the heck?
Seeing as Panama has a very lengthy history, we will only be covering the most important details. Regarding the history, perhaps a video over at Reverie History will be beneficial. Concerning the name Panama, several theories exist regarding its meaning. One theory states that the first settlers arrived during August when butterflies are abundant, the term roughly translating to many butterflies in one or more of the regional indigenous languages spoken prior to Spanish colonization. Another theory states that the word is a Hispanicization of the Kuna language word banaba, which means far away or distant.
Reach for the sky, you cranium, know it all.
Get out of here with that banana for crying out loud. Moving onwards, here is the flag of Panama. We can make several observations from its appearance. The flag represents the turbulent political history of Panama, the red symbolizing the Liberal Party and the blue symbolizing the Conservative Party. Further, the white stands for the peace in which they operate. Moreover, the red star represents law and authority within the nation, while the blue star stands for the honesty and purity of the country. Collectively, the stars symbolize the new republic. The total area of Panama is 29,119 square miles. Put that into perspective, Panama is slightly smaller than the size of Ireland. Furthermore, Panama is divided into 10 provinces, being Bocas del Toro, Chiriquí, Cocle, Colón, Darien, Herrera, Los Santos, Panama, West Panama, and Veraguas. Additionally, there are 6 comarcas, which literally translates to shires. Moreover, these are Embera, Cunajala, Nazotirdi, Ngabebugle, Cuna de Madogandi, and Cuna de Wagandimostle, populated by numerous indigenous groups. Despite Panama's relatively small size, it hosts a plethora of natural features, including picturesque coastlines, dense rainforests, and lofty mountains. Speaking of mountains, the dominant geographic feature of Panama is the central spine of mountains that forms the continental divide, called the Cordillera de Talamanca. Moreover, Panama's highest point is found in this range, being the active stratovolcano Volcan Baru at 11,401 feet. Another notable geographic feature is the Darien Gap, a nearly impenetrable rainforest that serves as a connection point between the two American continents, known to be one of the least hospitable places on Earth due to its remoteness, horrific terrain, and overall severe environment. Despite this fact, historically, the Darien Gap has witnessed heavy human traffic as it is the only natural land bridge between North and South America. Furthermore, I would be tarred and feathered by that cowboy fellow if I failed to mention the Panama Canal, the most famous waterway in the world. Bear in mind, a thorough analysis of the history and construction of the canal certainly demands its own video, perhaps a future endeavor. Moving along, the Panama Canal is an artificial 51-mile-long waterway that links the Caribbean Sea and the greater Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean, significantly reducing the trip for cargo ships destined for either the Pacific or Atlantic. Panama possesses a tropical climate with generally high temperatures and high humidity. The side facing the Caribbean experiences higher temperatures and increased rainfall compared to the Pacific-facing side. Furthermore, Panama is a global biodiversity hotspot, hosting over 10,000 plant species and 9% of the world's bird species, making Panama's wildlife the most diverse in Central America. I found this next fact especially intriguing. Panama is home to North American as well as South American species due to its middle location on the Isthmus of Panama. A more in-depth observation might be a job for none other than reverie biology. Panama's overall population is 4,337,768, while its population density is 145 per square mile. The capital of Panama, Panama City, and its greater metro area possess nearly half of the entire population of Panama. The ethnic background of Panama is quite diverse, with 65% of the population being mestizo, or mixed European and Native American ancestry, 12% Native American, 9% of direct African ancestry, 12% mulatto, or mixed white and black ancestry, and 6% being of European ancestry. Black Panamanians are descendants of the African slaves brought to Panama during the Atlantic slave trade. Moreover, the succeeding wave of blacks arrived from the Caribbean during the construction of the Panama Canal. Additionally, a population of Chinese and Indians also arrived during the construction of the canal. Moving to the economy, the currency of Panama is the Panamanian balboa, which is tied to the United States dollar, meaning 1 balboa equals $1. Panama has a total nominal GDP of $91.731 billion, while its nominal GDP per capita is $20,092. The top exports of Panama include copper ore, special purpose ships, passenger and cargo ships, refined petroleum, pharmaceuticals, electrical machinery, footwear, and bananas.
My friend, I already told you can have a banana for doggone sake.
Would you forget the bananas for just one measly moment? Here are some quick facts about Panama. The Central American nation possesses the largest rainforest in the Western Hemisphere outside the Amazon basin. In fact, the rainforests of Panama cover over 40% of the entire country. Additionally, Panama City even has a rainforest within its city limits called Parque Natural Metropolitano. Along with Suriname and Bhutan, Panama is one of only 3 countries on Earth that is carbon negative, meaning that it absorbs more carbon dioxide than it releases into the atmosphere. Panama is the only country in the world where you can view the sun rise on the Pacific and set on the Atlantic. Truly remarkable. And with that, it seems the sun is setting on this video. Thanks for watching and learning something new. Wait, what's that sound?
All right, Carlos, go ahead and drop the load right on this here motor vehicle.
No, what in the